Hello, true art believers. Today is day 56 of 100 days of drawing, and this is Pierson here. I hope you're having a wonderful. Hey, is it Friday? It's Friday. It's Friday. Friday. Hope you have a wonderful Friday. Anyways, I got a very finite amount of time to do this, so I'm going to do this right now, or else I'm not going to get it done. So it seems only streaming on I'm not streaming on as many places as I usually am. So anyways, let's get started because I only have like 30 minutes. So here we go. And okay. So I have like a good 30 minutes before. Well, I have 30 minutes. That's basically it. I have 30 minutes. I'm gonna get started. Um, I've been my whole week has been the weirdest. It's been super weird. So I've learned that these figures, their heads are like the size of their bodies. Like literally, like this. I'm doing like an Ariel toy. I think it's an Disney Ariel toy, and like literally the head is as big as the body. Right? They have these ginormous heads, and I'm kind of struggling with that. Those proportions really are throwing me off for a loop because it's just seems weird to have those type of proportions showing, or those type of proportions in these toys. Like we're so used to kind of having like these, you know, more stable proportions with their toys. I know that toys tend to exaggerate the forms, right? They exaggerate the forms a little bit, but you just gotta. It's throwing me off. I've gotten better at kind of mitigating the skewed forms, but again, they got these giant heads and these giant like hairdos, especially the little girl ones, like the girl toys. I guess would you call them girls? Would you call them ladies? I don't know. Um, but like they like really blow out their hair. Like they had a hair dryer and it's kind of blew out the. they they kind of blew out the hair. I'm sorry. I hope you don't hear that cough. Gosh, I've been fighting a pretty fierce cough, allergies. At least I think it's allergies, and big, like just a lot of like pressure in the sinuses. I'm pretty sure everyone has, a lot of us have experienced that type of feeling. So I've been dealing with that. It's been a fun time. This is not, I don't know. So I'm doing this to kind of knock back the whole figure into one turn, like one tone, you know. So I can knock it back one tone. Really, I'm not having. I've been really struggling with these toys lately, and it's really starting to. I think what's happening is I've been doing this for 56 days, and unless you're a professional artist and this is what you can do all day, like this is very hard to do on a, like, if you have like a 9-to-5 type of job. If you have a 9-to-5 job, this is very difficult to do. Like, I don't think it's like very, very hard to do, because, you know, I do the little thumbnail photo, like the simple little thumbnail for this video, which really is not great. I've been recycling the same ones over and over again, but those take time to do, even though they're kind of like rehashes of the same thing, right? And so you got that, and then you gotta initiate the whole pre-scheduling of the video, and so that takes time. So you got a lot of like little bitty things that by themselves don't really take a lot of time, but when you have to do all of them, like, I'm spending more time preparing for the video than actually drawing. Like, I have to set up the still life, even though it's not like I'm setting up anything. I'm just throwing an object on there and having the light source there. But the problem is, it's not like I can, that the area that I've put the object in is in a high traffic area, meaning that it's always being used for various things. So like, the desk that it's on gets changed every day. So by the time, like, when I get to doing this, I got to clear out the whole desk. So imagine having to clear out an area every time to do something. It adds up. That time stacks up. And so I got that to do. I got to stack that up. And then after the video, I got to clean up the area. I got to clean up this whole area. I know I'm sounding like I'm maybe I'm venting. I don't know. I just, maybe what I'm trying to express is, I wish I could do this without having the problem solving of having to figure out where can I put this block of time for myself. And if you haven't noticed, if I don't do it, if you haven't noticed, I do most of it in the morning, and that's not because I'm a morning person. That's because literally 4 a.m. 4 a.m. is the only time I have to do it. And if I miss it, like today, I'm struggling to get it back. Really am. Like, this is this lull right now. The reason why I'm able to draw this right now is because I had to do, I don't want to get too personal, but someone's napping and won't nap for long. So that's the only reason why I'm able to do it. Now, I'm not complaining. It just was, circumstances were different. And let's just throw this out here. I never say this. Listen, everyone. If you like any of these drawings, any of them, contact me. I'll give you a deal. I could throw them away every day, and I would draw more than I'm throwing away. Literally, I could throw one drawing away every day, and I'd have like 400 drawings at the end of the year. It's like, I literally can't get rid of them fast enough. So if you're really interested in one of these drawings, I'll give you a deal. You're probably going to pay more for shipping. Literally, you'll pay more for shipping. I don't care, because it's better to be in the hands of someone who appreciates it than to kind of like gathering dust in my house. As I said, I make more drawings than I'm selling by, like, I'm gonna be like Picasso with like 20,000 pieces by the time I'm dead. I'm gonna have 20,000 pieces. I probably have 20,000 pieces right now. I probably already have 20,000. Okay, I don't. I probably have about 2,000, maybe. I don't know. I have a lot of uncounted for. It's not like I'm counting them and say, hey, I have a lot of work that needs to get out of here. So if you're really interested in buying one, just contact me. Seriously, just go on my Instagram page and say, I want this one. And I'm like, okay, deal, done. Here's how much it's going to cost to ship. It's going to cost like, it costs anywhere from $10 to $30 to ship, depending on how if I mail it in a tube or if I mail it flat. And it's better to mail it in a tube, flat, because if you mail it rolled up, you can damage it. And so I'm going to start, I mail them flat typically, which also means I got to spend a moment of time to package it. I can't just it takes here's another thing, like to package one of these drawings, we're looking at hours of time. That's something no one thinks about, like, because I got to lay it flat, I got to wrap it, put a special sleeve on it, and then I got to smash it between some cardboard, and then I got to roll it up in some special what'd you call it, special bubble wrap, and then I got to cut the box accordingly so it fits in there, and then I got to do all this other stuff, then I got to ship it. So just a lot of stuff right there, just a lot of little things that add up over time. Oops, how much time do I have left? But yeah, oh yeah, this is not looking good. 15 minutes. It's looking terrible. But anyways, I'm just want to say, if you're interested in one of these pieces, by all means, as I said, I can't sell these things quick enough. I do art giveaways, but I'm not going to start another one until I ship the other drawing that I've been trying to find the time to package. I don't have the time to package my artwork. I literally don't, it's weird. Like it's easy to do. Like it's not a problem to do, but like I need to clear out a 4x4 foot space, aka I need to have a clean table. And if you're a parent, good luck finding a clean table. It's just, you're just not going to have a clean table. And then I got to clean the table off, and then I got to do all this other stuff beforehand. And it's just crazy. It's just me. It's just intense work. I probably should. I'm going to have to be a little bit more. I'm exaggerating the eyes. They're not that big. No, I hate to go on like this tear about my work, but it's one of the facts of artists. I'm pumping out more work than I can sell, like literally pumping out. I'm doing giveaways because I have so much work, I can't sell it fast enough. So there's a lot of, and I don't know, maybe I need to quit some jobs. Maybe I just need to quit some jobs. If I was selling work enough steadily, I would quit my job. But I'm not selling. It's not like I'm selling work every day. So if I was selling a drawing a day, I'd be like, you know what? Time to quit my job. But at this point, it's not like I'm selling a drawing a day. I would love to sell a drawing a day. Listen, these drawings are only $40 plus shipping and handling. Listen, I don't even care. Like, you're thinking, well, it's only, people might think that's, I don't think you understand. People will pay thousands for a drawing. People will pay, like, to buy an art print cost more than $40. You got to put into context, right? So like, people pay thousands of dollars for an art print that isn't the original. You're getting the original piece for $40. And I'm not trying to promote myself. I don't like promoting myself, but at this point, I just need to start ranting about how everyone needs to buy, like, everyone should consider buying a drawing for $40. You can buy a poster for like $4. I don't even know how much a poster costs. You can get like a poster of One Direction for like 20 something bucks. I don't know. If you can go on like at Hot Topic, is that still a thing? If you go to Hot Topic and buy a poster, you're probably running about $15-20 for a poster, and like you're getting right now, and that's a print. So, man, just right. Why not? What do you have to lose? You get an original piece for a set amount of like $30, $40. Come on. So I'm going to start promoting myself a little bit more. Like, listen, $40 original paint with original drawing. You can't get that and at other venues. If you're like, oh, that's too expensive, then you shouldn't buy art. I know you want to support people. If you think $40 is too much to support an artist, fine. I understand it. But like, once you go look at your food budget, if you're spending $40 on like a McDonald's meal. Come on. You have $40 to spare. You just don't want to because you think it's not worth it. I understand that. We all have our priorities as consumers. We have priorities. Is a McDonald's meal that's only going to last once you're done eating it, it's gone. This piece is original. It's going to last as long as you take care of it. As long as you have it in a place that people will look at it and appreciate it, it's going to stay there, right? I'm talking too much. Yeah, I'm going to stop talking right now. We got to go ludicrous speed. We're just going to move as fast as we can. So it goes to say that you really can't. You can talk and draw, but I like how when people say they can talk and draw, but you slow down, right? You're going to slow down because you're not really looking. You're talking. So I need to just. I need to just kick it up a notch, No. Yeah, so I went a little rant about how you should not worry. You should purchase some of my art. I mean, why not? What do you have to lose? You have $40, $50. It might be like $75 when you can include shipping and handling. I got to go double check how much if the rates have gone up, and how much it will cost if I do it flat. Because I want to ship the work flat from now on. I'm done shipping it in tubes. I've only done it a couple times, and I was like, you know what, shipping in tubes is not a good idea. I think the best way to go about it is to ship it with in flat, and because tubes is kind of like it's kind of suspect. So I had to stop because I was ranting about how much art I'm making. Because at the end of the day, if you put in the context of this year, if I do 100 days of drawing, I would have made 100 drawings. That's a lot of drawings on paper. Where do you store those drawings? You got to have flat files. How much do flat files cost? $2,000. Flat files cost $2,000. Let me go to the imaginary bank and get myself $2,000 out of the artist fund that I don't have, right? So how do you store drawings like this? Well, they just kind of lay around, or you kind of find a place to kind of create your own modified flat file. But flat files cost $2,000, fellas, to store your drawings. Yeah, not enough time to do the detail on this. I only have 30 minutes to kind of play around with this drawing. You know, not enough time to really definitely not enough time. But yeah, you know, if you really want to support, help people, help out artists buy their work, you know, a lot of them. And then if you're like questioning why it costs that much, listen, then I don't know what to say to you. I don't know what to say to the individual that is concerned about the cost of art. Listen, you know, you don't, like, art is the only place that people can test the price of art. You know, it's like $300. That's a lot of money. You don't have any problem with paying a plumber $300 to fix something. That's a special craft. You know, $300. Listen, art is a what is it called? A luxury item. So, which means it's not like it's not it shouldn't be a cheap thing, right? It's a luxury item. It's something that you buy with extra capital or extra money that you have on. You know, you don't spend your rent money on it. You know, you just don't do that. That's just not fiscally responsible, fellas. Yeah. So I'm trying to move as fast as I can. I kind of I went on a little rant about purchasing art, but you know what? Why not? It's not like no one else is gonna promote my work and say, hey, buy his work. You know. So like, if you like the work and you have the extra income or extra money that you don't mind spending on art, go ahead and buy it. You know, don't think about it. Thinking about it, you know, it's nice. Or you can wait till I have an art giveaway and take your chances on that, which is going to be another month because I'm still trying to allocate the time to wrap this other drawing, which I think I might try Sunday. I don't know. We'll see what happens Sunday. I keep saying something like that, but like my days are so busy. All I've been doing today is just go, 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 go. This isn't even that good. I don't even like it. I hate this drawing already. I hate it. I hate it. I can't believe I'm saying I hate this drawing. I hate this drawing, folks. Like, there's certain qualities I kind of like about it, but I just hate it already. I don't know. Maybe it's because I wish I could spend more time on it, and I need about another hour, not 30 minutes. I need an hour and 30 minutes to really work on a drawing like this. The first 30 minutes is me lightly sketching out and checking things. The next hour is me adding the value and taking my time on it. Not the first 30 minutes. The first 30 minutes should be just kind of getting the layout. You know, not in this instance, I'm doing all of the work in 30 minutes as opposed to an hour. So like this type of stuff I would spend hours doing, but I'm trying to kind of compress all of it into a 30-minute time frame. And you know, sometimes they'll look good, right? Sometimes I'm able to get certain things in there that that I didn't think I'd be able to get in there. Sometimes I'm lucky with the time, or like things just kind of go accordingly. They just kind of work in simpatico, right? Like this, everything's just flowing. Like every mark I make is just working, but not lately. That hasn't been the case for quite some time. So like everything's off on this figure. The ears are off, the face is off. You know, the cast shadows are off. You know, everything's just, it's just So I try to work with kind of making a kind of like a gestural version of it, where you can kind of tell where forms are at. And another thing that's working against me is these toys, everything's all flat. Like there's no like defining curves or lines or jagged lines. They're all like smooth. Everything's really smooth. So having everything smooth is not good if I'm trying for the time frame that I have. Like it's not a good thing to have in this type of drawing. Like I'm trying to, I don't know, it just doesn't, nothing works that way, to have everything smooth. Her shoes are not black, but I'm exaggerating them for this purpose so that you can tell that they're shoes. You know, so none of this is, yeah, so I'm just trying to get as much done as I can, and trying to be kind of, I don't know what I'm trying to be. It's just a struggle. Like normally when I do like these things, when I start these things, at first you got initial burst of energy because it's exciting. You're able to maintain the course. Like, it's like working out. Like it's someone who starts their workout, like fitness journey at the New Year's, right? They're like, at first they're able to do it, and then they got some momentum going. But then like what happens is you don't miss a day, but it becomes harder and harder to kind of get to the gym or to exercise. Like there's certain things that are kind of stopping you, and you're like, okay. And then eventually you're just like, you don't go because you make an excuse or something. And that's what it's kind of like right now. It's like I'm in this point where I'm not making excuses, but I'm definitely hitting the procrastination button really hard. Like I woke up at 3:00 this morning, and I was like, oh man, I just need to sleep. I really do. And for all intents and purposes, I really do need to sleep, because I'm waking up at 3:00 in the morning and I'm going to bed really late. Okay. So like the time you go to bed and you wake up at like 7 or 8, I'm going to bed the same time as you are, late at night, and waking up at 3 a.m. and then doing all this stuff. It's very, there's only a finite amount of times where I can actually do that. And it's starting to like really weigh heavy on me. I'm not necessarily complaining. I'm just trying to express a point here that it's very hard to do those things, and I wish it wasn't the case. So in this drawing, I'm not getting her neck. She has a neck, but I missed it. I omitted it from this. There's more value happening here, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of like what do you call it? Like, it's called like this reductive drawing, where I'm just kind of pulling out some tones and hoping that kind of fits. Just doing a little bit here, a little bit there. So it's been 30 minutes. I'm going to spend just a moment more working on it. Just a little bit more time on it. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. It's why bother right now? Like, I'm just happy I was able to get to it today. So I need to start getting up again at my prescribed time at 3 a.m. Gosh, I dread that. I think anyone dreads waking up at 3 a.m. No one's going. I was like, you know what I like doing? Waking up at 3 a.m. and then working. said no one ever. Right? I'm not like, oh, I'm waking up at 3 a.m. Like, that's so great. No one's going around saying, you know what's great? It would be a good thing to do. I want to wake up at 3 a.m. and do that forever. You know what would make even better, fella, is to wake up at 3 a.m. but also not go to bed until like 11. Yeah, let's do that. Go to bed at 11, wake up at 3 a.m. Oh, why don't you go to bed earlier? Oh, that's because I get off work at 11. Oh, well, there we go. Why don't you not work? Well, how am I supposed to pay the bills? Why don't you sell your art? Well, no one's buying enough my art for me to stop working there. Maybe when I am able to, I'm ranting about how I'm not selling enough artwork. Listen, I'm not ranting. I'm happy. I'm blessed. I got money. Well, actually, no, I don't got any money. don't misconstrue that. I don't have any money. I was like, everyone's going to be later on, like years later, they're going to look at this podcast, this video. Is like, listen, Matt said he had money. He has money. I'm like, you kidding me, dude? You kidding me? Everyone's like, oh, you said so. You said you had money in the live stream. Oh gosh, I also said a lot of dumb stuff in them. So take it with a grain of salt. No, what I was trying to say is I'm not hurting, and the reason I'm not hurting because I have other jobs outside of my art. Now, caveat: I would love just to be making art. So if you want to start me on that direction, feel free to send me a DM and purchase some of my pieces, man. They're only like, I think I'd sell this for $75, and a big portion of it would go towards just shipping. That's including shipping. The only reason why it costs that much is I have to ship it. In order to ship it, you gotta throw it on some cash. It probably should be more than that, because I'm pretty sure that I'm not accounting for the material to package it in. And the only reason why is because I have so much packaging supplies that I haven't really factored that into the price range. I'm pretty sure once I have to start once I ship more and more work, I'm going to start including that into the initial price. Probably just mitigate that by just going and say, hey, these are $100 instead of $75. That is what it is. Anyways, Yepers. I think I'm done for the day. It was all right. Not bad. I keep saying that every time I talk to you guys. Every time I'm talking to you, I'm like, not a bad drawing. Not great either. It's okay for 30 minutes. I was able to establish some core value. I did rant a little bit, but seriously though, if you really like these drawings, and if you haven't hit subscribe yet on my YouTube channel, please do. Because this is this is a lot of work, and I'm sure many of you understand that. Help me out. Hit a subscribe button. Gosh, you have some more vitamin C. Hit the subscribe button. Buy one of my pieces. If you don't want to, you can also buy prints. Here's a little caveat: my art prints cost more than my originals, and that's not because I choose to. I just don't have control over the price of the prints. So that's why. And if you want an original piece, feel free to contact me. I really do appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. But I got to get going. It's been real. It's been fun, but it has been real fun. Cheers. Love you all.